Well, right now, Robert Keegan has officially been sentenced by a Jackson County judge. As far as we know, the sentence is going to be about 12 years in total, 10 for the manslaughter charge, 1 for unlawful use of a weapon, and 1 for recklessly endangering another person. So we wanted to check back in with Brett Taylor, who's outside of that courthouse right now. There are people there who were demonstrating earlier today, asking for the maximum sentence from the judge. And Brett, you spoke with some of those people when they came out of court. And what did they kind of have to say? Were they happy with the sentence that came down, or were they not as happy with the ruling from the judge?
Yeah, no, Anna, this was not the sentencing that they were hoping for. They were really hoping for the maximum sentence from that judge today, but instead they got the bare minimum. As you mentioned, 10 years in prison for that manslaughter charge, and then another year for each of the other charges consecutively, for a total of 12 years in prison. I was able to actually just speak with one of those demonstrators about 10 minutes ago, who told me that she was honestly feeling left devastated from this sentencing. She had a lot of faith that the judge would do the right thing and issue the maximum sentence, especially considering all the letters that the community had sent in for the reasonings why they believe that Keegan needed the maximum punishment, but clearly that's not what they got. She told me that she feels disheartened from the situation and that the justice system failed them and failed, of course, this community for this 19-year-old kid that is sadly no longer with us and will no longer be able to live their life because they were sadly killed back on that day on November 23rd, 2020, during that altercation between Keegan and Aiden Ellison. We're going to continue to reach out to these demonstrators and hear their thoughts and opinions about that ruling, but I can tell you the scene here right now, just a lot of disheartening faces, a lot of sad faces, a lot of disbelief when a lot of the demonstrators were coming out of the courtroom, just a lot of shocked faces. This was not the ruling, the sentencing that they were hoping for, but it is the sentencing that they were given. We'll continue to bring more updates coming on later on our shows, of course, on Newswatch 12, 4, 5, and 6. But for now, reporting live in Medford, I'm Brett Taylor, Newswatch 12.